Hello, all you magnificent people, Derpo the Magnificent here, and today we're going rogue. Now, you've all asked for it, and here it finally is, Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, which I can now finally record, because I've got a better program. So, as you can see, I've 1001%ed this game, because that's how percentages work. So, I've done everything there absolutely positively ever is to do on every character, for anything, for any reason, yeah. So, I don't really know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do... for the first episode, let's just do a regular old Isaac run. Not hard mode, not greed mode, not nothing. Just regular old Isaac. So, since we're playing as Isaac, I would say expect a victory. Because, I don't know. It's not a difficult game. First, okay. No, it is a difficult game. Don't really think either of these are worth taking. That one's pretty good. I want to use that there. I want to see if that'll... Sweet, that got the tinted rock and a bomb, and I can pick that up. Okay, slow effect is pretty good. So, I'm pretty decent at this game. I'm, you're not gonna, hopefully be like, oh man, why are you so bad at this game? You could be so much better. I could have placed that there and gotten the super secret room, possibly. If the super secret room, no, it couldn't have been there because the item room's next. So we're 2 rooms in and I'm already looking really good with 2 spirit hearts and a slowing effect. And all we've done is killed 1 black fly, who literally can't damage us. So, I'd say this is going pretty friggin' well so far. Sniper Diglets. Sniper Diglets, Sniper Diglets, Sniper Diglets. I've given my own name to most of the enemies in this game because I can't be bothered to remember the actual names because I don't know if the game actually ever tells you the actual names. I'm pretty sure they just have the actual names on the wiki. And I don't know where they got the sources for those actual names, but whatever. So, die poopsies! Don't have enough money to go to the shop, so no reason. Don't exactly know why so many people wanted me to play this game, especially since I've done absolutely everything there is to do. The Gurglings! What used to be the worst boss ever in the entirety of the universe when nobody knew how to fight them. Now they're not so bad. Watch me get hurt by them. It'll be just like the Gungeon episode that I put out, hopefully earlier today. Hopefully this is the second episode of today? I'm hoping. I don't know. Hopefully this is the second Going Rogue episode that you're getting today. Because I'm being nice-ish, I guess, and putting out 2 episodes. And by being nice, I mean, well, there's too many roguelike games out there for me to just do 1 episode 1 day of every week. That's just stupid. Blood Clot's terrible. I'm gonna reroll that into Toothpicks. Yes! By the way, if you have no idea what's going on right now, and you've never seen this game, well then, 1, do you live under a rock? 2, I'm gonna be skipping those things. 3, wow. How do you not know what's going on? How do you not know what this game is? That's just crazy. I guess that falls under the category of do you live under a rock? That was some stupid damage there. But I hate these guys, the jumpy spider buggers. This game is really fudged up. It's really, really weird. I've kind of been dulled to the weirdness, though, so it all just seems perfectly normal to me. See? These jumpy spider buggers, they just snipe you from across the freaking universe. So I'm hoping to not take any red heart damage, because I want to deal with the devil. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to take the deal with the devil once I get it. It's got to be pretty good for me to take it. I'm not one to throw away my life for a Guppy's hairball, unless I've already gotten 2 other Guppy items. Again, if you have no idea what this game is, then you have no idea what I just said. That probably just sounded like a whole bunch of random string... just a random string of words. I have 5 keys? Where did I get 5 keys? Interdimensional baby. I'm gonna re-roll that. Some people really like it. I don't like it. I can't use it well enough for it to actually be a good item. So, I do know a decent amount about this game because, well, you know, the whole 1001%. I guess you could say I know everything about this game, but I don't. So, yeah. I'm pretty decent. I'm gonna stop talking myself up. So, not exactly sure why everyone wanted me to play this game so bad. I guess they just wanted to see how I play it, what my opinions of everything is, stuff like that. I don't know. Okay, so now we have a reroll ready. We're going to go reroll Interdimensional Baby. Still don't have 15 coins. I don't like to go into a shop unless I have 15 coins. Some people will go into shops if they have 7 coins, because sometimes items will be on sale. That's not a decent item. At least not good enough for me to take over the D6. The D6 is an incredibly powerful item. I just realized we have 2 shops on our floor, so one of them is a library. Interesting. I've also... Oh, that's not very helpful. I've also just realized that I've been talking incredibly fast for the past few seconds, which is really weird, because I never talk fast. So I guess we could go to one of these. I think I heard once that the one that's closest to spawn is the shop. I'm just gonna check. Hey, it's the library. Got lucky. I guess. I mean, I wanted this instead of the shop. It's not like I was gonna take a book over the D6, though. High glass is an okay thing. The hermit's... I'll take it when I... High glass is pretty freaking useless unless you come across a tinted rock that you can't blow up because you don't have any bombs. I hopefully won't be missing any tinted rocks, because otherwise the entirety of the comment section will be, hey, you missed a tinted rock, here's the timestamp. Now, if you write a comment saying that I missed a tinted rock, you have to give me a timestamp. You can't just say, you missed a tinted rock. Hello, little horn. He's so cute. Look at him, he's so cute, oh my goodness. Blah. Have a shadow ball, he says. And I say, no, I don't want a shadow ball. So he says, has a bomb! And I say, no, I don't want the bomb. You can have your bomb, take your bomb. So he goes, has another bomb, or has a hole. And I say no. It has another hole! I like holes. See what you can do with holes? You can dive in and out and throw bombs, and it's so much fun. You should try it, Isaac. Come on, you should do it. Come on, look. Look, see how much fun I'm having? Woo! I'm so fun. This is the best thing ever. No. I freaking love Little Horn. Like, he's a fun boss fight. He's a cool boss fight. And he's so cute. He's so cute. Oh my gosh! And now he's dead. Okay. Testing my knowledge here. That is the green. That's E. That's Poison Touch. Poison Touch. Roid Rage. Bugger. Poison Touch is the red one. As you can see, I'm not the best at this. But yay, we got a Devil Deal. Okay, so here's the thing. People would say that this guy is totally worth it. I don't think he is. When I use this guy, when I pick up Little Brimstone, I tend to just only use Little Brimstone. So I'm not going to take him. Sack Dagger's worth it, though. At least to keep the Devil Deal precedent. So I'm going to take Sack Dagger. But yeah, whenever I take Little Brimstone, I just end up using only him and not my tears, and it results in way more damage than you would think. So, don't like Little Brimstone at all. Also, if Mom's Knife does appear on this run, we will not be taking it. Because, well, it's kind of boring to watch when people get Mom's Knife. And I really hate Mom's Knife. Like, you probably just went, what? You're a fan of The Binding of Isaac. You are not allowed to not like Mom's Knife. Mom's Knife is the greatest item in the world next to Brimstone. And the thing is, I just don't like it. It's boring, it's difficult to use, well, it's not difficult to use, but I know it's incredibly powerful and stuff, but I just don't like it. It's so boring, and it just ruins so many good synergies. I don't like it at all. I liked it in the first days of Binding of Isaac when it was good, and I never got it, but it's so common. At least compared to... Oh, that was some dumb damage. At least compared to freaking, like, Brimstone. Brimstone's so freaking rare. I never get Brimstone. I've only gotten it, like, 3 or 4 times in my entire 1001%ing of this game. That's right. I have completed this game and only gotten Brimstone, like, 3 or 4 times. Legitimately. It's just sad. Hate this room, by the way. Blue Heart, Soul Heart. I'm gonna be calling them Blue Hearts. I know they're called Soul Hearts. I'm gonna be calling them Blue Hearts. Get used to it. You're gonna have to get used to things that I say because I'm gonna be saying them a lot, because I've been playing this game for quite a while. I only have about 200 or so hours put into this game, so I think I've probably completed it faster than some other people, but I don't know. I can't really... Again, I talk myself up a lot, which is odd, because I don't typically tend to do that outside of video making. Hate these enemies, by the way. They're just the worst. Those maggots, they seem to have more health than regular maggots, even though I know they don't. They just feel like they do. Hate their guts. Freaking maggots of death. Gurglings again. I killed you guys on the first floor, so get out of here. You're not allowed to be here. Stop spitting. No. Also, we have 15 coins, so we can go into the shop. But we're not going to be using a key to get into the shop, because we have the Hermit. Ooh. Ooh, see? Thinking. Monster's Tooth, that's a reroll. That's not worth taking. It's a decent item. It's very good. I thought it was one of the best items ever when I first picked it up. But if you can really pay attention, then it's very, very good. But otherwise, we're not going to talk about the fact that I said I wouldn't be using a key here and then immediately went and used a key. We're just don't shh. We're just going to be taking Sackhead and leaving because Sackhead, holy fudge, Sackhead is good. Also, deep pockets. Want to point out that was the last item I had to get to complete the game. It took me fudging ages to get because I didn't know that it was a shop item and I kept trying to get it from item rooms. So I spent probably about 4 or 5 hours, not straight, but about 4 or 5 hours digging through item rooms and restarting runs and stuff, only to go to the wiki and find out that it's a shop item. Sack dagger, ripping these fools apart. So, hate deep pockets. It's not even that good of an item. It was the last item I had to get, so I really, really wanted it. Get destroyed. Half art, can't use it, that's fine. And we're good on this floor. Could go to the curse room, don't really want to. Disdain, hate this guy, hate him, he's a jerk. We're just gonna get right up in there and take 3 entire bits of damage because, wow. I don't know if you saw the Gungeon episode that I put out on Wednesday or earlier today, because I don't know when I'm going to upload this. I may actually be able to get these out on the same day again. But I don't know if you saw that one, but I took some incredibly bad damage, and it was an incredibly bad run. I died on the 3rd floor, for criminy sake. Taking some terrible damage here as well, because I'm talking a lot and not really concentrating very well. And as a result of that, I'm not going to get a double deal. That was some of the worst damage I've ever taken in my entire Binding of Isaac career. I guess that's better. Left hand, no thank you. If I had more guppy items, then I would do it, but I have 0 guppy items, so I'm not gonna do it. So I think we're making good time. We have reached the caves in 10 minutes. No, that's not good time at all. This is terrible time. I had hoped to fight Boss Rush, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to Boss Rush, maybe we won't. This is looking like a really sad run from a damage perspective. I was hoping to get some damage ups by this point. 2 of spades. It's keys, so we'll go ahead and pop that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that battery. We should not have taken that battery, by the way. Golly. Making just bad decisions all around here. Come on, you maggoty buggers. You maggoty buggers. I can spit too, huh? Take that, How do you like it? How do you like being spit on, you jerks? This is essentially a tinted rock because there's a blue rock on the blue heart on the other side. Strength card's pretty good. It's better than the hermit, so I'm gonna be taking that. Dunce cap, no, screw you. I'm gonna re-roll it actually. Stem cells is very good because I'm low on health and I need health. So looking pretty good from a health standpoint. There's a bony right there. Hate bonies so much. Hate them. They're the worst. They just are. Any player would agree that they're the worst enemies in the entire universe. Nice chest drop there. Die. More spitty maggots. And more... Those maggots are so cute. Like, they're just so cute until they see you, and then they're like... yeah, we'll head back. I was just about to open up the map and teleport back to where we were because I'm so used to playing into the Gungeon. Going really well. I don't think I'll be searching for any secret rooms. I mean, if I see the chance, like, oh yeah, there's totally a secret room there, then I'll be like, yeah, I'll totally bomb the wall and get a secret room and impress all of you. But, other than that, I'm probably not going to find any secret rooms in this run. Oh yeah, I probably should show the seed for this run, just in case people want to play it. That's what Northern Lion does, and it's a good idea. So, the seed is in the description already. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up, though. Seed is WZSEL8SM. Wazilatesome. So, if you want to remember the seed for this run, just remember, Wazilatesome. And, you know, you can't forget a seed when it's something as amazing and easy to remember as Wazilatesome. I mean, that's the greatest thing ever. By the way, the sack drops are real. They're amazing. Hate this room. Mainly just because it's annoying. It's not that bad when you have decent damage, but I don't have decent damage, so it's terrible, and I hate it. Plus, there's a champion, and champions suck. Luckily, that one was not too bad. He dropped a pill over there. I would like that pill. Too bad I can't reach it, because I don't have the power to flight. Hate these little nubs. They're the worst. I once killed myself. I was the Lost, and I killed myself on a nub. Because I thought, oh, you know, I totally shot that thing enough times to kill it, so I ran forward at full speed and killed myself on it. 2 of clubs, just pop it. 2 of clubs again, pop it. Judgment, pop it. The Hermit. Right quick, I'm gonna blow this guy up. I don't really want to give him any money. Because, wow, the sacks. Oh my gosh. Justice. The amount of crap I've just got is incredible. This sack head is such a good item. That's pretty good. I now have 99 cents. Okay, so we're gonna use this to get into the shop, even though I have 15 coins. By 15 coins, I mean 8 keys. Just give me that, and I don't really want anything else here. That may be the Joker, it's the Suicide King. Wow, I've never gotten this card before. I'm gonna drop that, because I'm really scared of using that and just ending the run. Nah, I'm gonna save my rerolls. Oh, for a second there I was like, wow, sweet, no enemies, and then, nope. That's just the biggest no ever. Like, you walk into a room, oh, there's no enemies. Nope, Hell on Earth, it's full of bonies, full of the worst enemies, most annoying enemies in the game. Thank you, Sack Dagger, from saving me from a potential hit. Actually, from a definite hit. Looking fantastic from a health standpoint. Damage could definitely be higher. Honestly, the toothpicks did not do as much for me as I was hoping. My tears did not seem to have increased that much. Maybe I'm just not used to it. I don't know. Room full of these guys. Freaking love them. Oh, my voice is going. That's wonderful. Probably because I just got done doing an Enter the Gungeon episode. Giant! Oh, wait, no, I want to leave him alive because I want to hear his spits. Oh, I've never heard that before. That's awesome. Okay, that was a bit of immature humor for you there. Of which you get none of on this channel at any time. Only mature humor. No fart jokes ever. Even though I went through an entire room going... Which I suppose that's spitting and not farting, but whatever. Again, reached for my mouse to try and teleport. Let's go fight the boss. If we don't get anything good from it, then we'll come back and reroll. By the way, we're not getting boss rush, because I just remembered that the, I don't remember what it's called. The Frail. I hate this guy. The Catacombs. Those things. The place that sucks. It's after the caves. Haha, you're terrible. Haha, you're terrible. And you're like, oh, this is such an easy fight. It's just like Pin. It's exactly like Ping. Oh god, he's all skeletal! Oh god, I've taken too much damage already. Too much damage. The damage has been taken. Too much damage has been taken. I am so surprised that I survived that. Don't like that, don't like that, don't like that. He's jumping, he's a jerk. Okay, can we not take any red heart damage, please? Yes, 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 yes. Latchkey, fantastic. I'm not rerolling that because that's really good, and it gives me a blue heart. Did not remember that. Fudge off, Krampus! You're such a buzzkill! That's the worst thing ever. You're like, oh yes, a devil deal! You walk in and the game just gives you the middle finger. By the way, it's not a devil deal, it's Krampus, so, you know, you wanted, like, a chance at Brimstone, Maw, the Void, you know, Mom's Knife, really good items. Nope, Krampus's head or lump of coal. Plus, that spinny Brimstone attack, most BS attack in the game. One of the most. Adversaries homing Brimstone's even more BS, but that's just so BS. You'd be surprised at how many times I get hit by that. Also, screw these skulls. I just knew it was gonna spawn a host. Thank God he got killed by the Spinny Brimstone attack. The Spinny Brimstone attack was useful for the first time in existence. Just run up and kill him. Should not have taken that damage. That's good enough to take. Lump of coal, even though I just dissed it, is decent enough to take. I'm gonna run back to the shop and hopefully pick up the and reroll some stuff. Oh, sweet, teleport card. Reroll Spider Mod. Totally worth taking. I'm gonna pick this card up. Nope, don't want to pick that up. That's Suicide King. Drop that again. Don't ever touch that ever again. Slap Isaac on the wrist. No. Where's the card? We want the strength card. We're also gonna take that, just guys. So we're not gonna make it to boss rush. It's a bit disappointing. Boss rush is a fun thing to do, but just not good from a damage standpoint. Even if we did get to boss rush, I would kind of like a teleport card to get out, because I am not nearly powerful enough to take on boss rush. Now, I know I said at the beginning of this round that this is definitely going to be a victory, but now that I've said that, I've actually jinxed myself, and I will never pick up any more damage ups for the rest of this run, and I will be stuck with this same amount of power forever. Spider Mod is one of my favorite items just because I'm a nerd about numbers and things like that. I love the numbers and the health bars and things, and I wish it was just a default thing. I understand why it's not a default thing, but I just wish it was, because it's so amazing. Screw it. Power pills. Whatever. Could have used it to get into the curse room. Didn't. Get wrecked. Just walked right into that guy, taking some terrible damage. Since I'd rack up there, there may or may not be a point to blowing this up. Let's try. I got loads of bombs. Bugger. That's fine, I got loads of bombs, as I just said, so we could just do that. That might be a secret room, so I'm just going to plant down a third bomb. It was not a secret room, so I have impressed nobody. Oh, thank God, I thought that was the roar of the dark one. Nope, just the horsemen. Are there 3 of them? Yeah, there are 3 of them. That's annoying. And a lump of coal is not going to be enough to actually kill them all. Okay, so this is the most annoying fight in the entire world. Die! Die, 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 die. No, stop running away! I understand why you're running away. You've been feared for some unknown reason, probably because you stepped on a spider, a mechanical spider that belonged to me. Oh my gosh, I swear to gosh. Just stop, stop, stop. Okay, he's gonna come back and he's gonna stop right about... Yeah, there you go. Don't run. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Just die, please. Die, please. Die, please. Thank you. God, that room took forever. Another key. We're swimming in keys. Which is so preferable to how it works in Enter the Gungeon, where you are lucky to get a key on the entirety of a floor. The economy in Enter the Gungeon is totally screwed up. Really hope they fix the balance issues there. I mean, I guess it's not too bad. It's balanced enough, I guess, but really wish they would make keys more common. Die, you Gish poops. Who remembers Gish? That's an old game. I used to play that all the time as a kid, which you're probably thinking, wow, Gish, that's kind of a screwed up game for a kid to be playing, you know? And, well, I can remedy that by saying I never got past the first level. Ever. I played that first level so many times. You ever notice that, like, as a kid, that you'll just play games over and over again just for the heck of it? Like, who here had Bionicle the Mask of Light? That game was my whole entire childhood. I played that game through so many times. Every Sunday, I remember just, like, thinking, oh man, when we get home from church, I'm gonna get on the computer and I'm gonna play Bionicle. Oh man, it's gonna be so much fun, and I'm gonna play Leiwa's level where you get to glide through the forest, and it's gonna be so much fun. And it was the best thing ever. And I played it through so many times. So many times. I have no idea how many times I beat that game, but, like, that's just a thing. When you're a kid, you just play the same game over and over again, just because it's fun. Things don't really get old. By the way, holy mantle, holy cow, what a good item. This is the only things that made the Lost viable. Thank you for preventing some damage there. So, this should hopefully... Haha, you caught fire, doofus. This should prevent some dumb damage that I've been taking. Love these health bars, man. The fact that my voice is already going is not a good sign. It just isn't. Because I'm only like halfway through this run. By the way, expect this to be a long video. Actually, you already know whether or not it's a long video because it's a complete video and you can just look down and see how long it is. Do I want that? Sure, why not? I don't know why Oh, right, that gives me more from chests, or it makes chests appear more often. One or the other, I can't exactly remember. Reach for my mouse to go teleport. I'm just gonna keep doing that, aren't I? Let's go fight the boss. Or, why not? This guy's pretty easy. He says instantly taking damage, or not taking damage, because Holy Mantle. Bro, just get wrecked. That was a terrible, terrible anything, really. It was just terrible in general. I shot that barrel, and I was like, duh, I'm gonna kill the guy. He's gonna take damage from the explosive barrel. It's gonna be great. Oh, there we go. The barrel shot. He's so easy in this phase. He's just like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rush over there. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna bite your face off. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost my voice. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna stab you right in the face with my teeth. Nope, you're not. Thank you for the ball of cigarettes. Ball of cigarettes. Ball of bandages. Ball of cigarettes. Where did that come from? That's not worth taking. I'm gonna reroll that. That's even not like the amount of not worth taking that is just not worth taking. There's batteries on the floor, so I'm gonna go reroll stuff. And we've already missed boss rush, so I'm gonna go over here and go to the shop and go, hey, reroll. Nope, not worth taking. Reroll, not worth taking. This is the benefit of Sackhead Boy. Sackhead Boy? Sackhead Boy. There's a tinted rock over there in that room, which you've probably all been screaming at me to get. Think this is worth taking? Not sure. Yes, it was very, 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 very much worth taking. Holy cow. So we're doing stunning from a HP standpoint, terrible from every other standpoint in existence. Oh look, a blue heart. Let's get out of here. Apparently there's a key. Oh yeah, there is a key. Look at that. Sackhead is one of the best items in the game. It's just incredible. It's just amazing. Screw it. We have so much health that it doesn't matter. We're just gonna go in here. Also, hate these guys. Don't hate them as much as I did when I first started playing the game. Thank you for the troll bomb. This was really worth losing a blue heart over. Oh wait, I didn't lose any health at all. Because Holy Mantle. Hello, Lust. Get out of here. You can't do nothing here. Why? Look at me! Why are you coming after me? This is like I am the ugliest thing. I was uglier than you! Wow. Puberty. Great. Picked up that. Great. Now I have hair on my head. Apparently those are pubic hair. So, I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking. Does that mean that my head is a testicle? If I grew... I'm gonna stop talking now. That was... Sorry about that. That was a bit crude. Oh well. No. That was a lot of suspense for jack crap. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do for this. Attract the hand's attention over here, because I know it's the skeletal hand, and we're gonna go over here, completely blocking his shots and killing him from a distance, because... Ah, that was well planned. Hate the skeletal hands. The regular hands I already hate, but the skeletal hands, jeez, those things are annoying. Ugh. And the bee guys, everything ever is just really annoying right now, because I have no health. And by no health, I mean all the health ever, and no damage. Hopefully this item room will remedy that. Algiz, Empress, I'm gonna stick with Strength, it's better. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. It's not worth taking. It's a really cool item. Basically, it turns your tears into a minigun, and the more you fire, the faster it fires. Not worth taking. What I meant to do was re-roll. Thanks, game. Really, really freaking helpful. Well, I guess we're taking the Empress with us now. Just piling on the crappy items here. Literally, in the case of E. coli, because it's a crap item. Get it? It's E. coli. When you touch enemies, it turns them into poop. It still damages you, but it turns them into poop. So, that's kind of cool. That's an interesting item. I don't know what it does. Seriously, I probably would know, except that I don't. There's another battery. Don't want to step on the number 2, because I don't remember what it does. I rarely get these dice rooms, so you'll excuse me if I don't know what any of them do. I also just always blow up Temperance machines all the time without even bothering to go for them, unless I have a bunch of red hearts standing by, in which case I don't. I probably should have played it a bit. Damage and HP up, thank goodness. Still at 2 damage, so it was not a good damage up. At least it wasn't good enough to freaking give me enough damage to actually increase my damage stat on that screen over there. 400 damage from that explosion, that was insane. Cool, bit of a heart, no reason to take it. I do have a butt-ton of bombs, so I probably should be blowing up as many of these skulls as I can, but there's not really a point, because the only point to that is getting Ghost Baby or Bone Baby. Not Bone Baby. I don't remember. Dead Baby? No, that's the Zombie Baby. I don't know. But, I don't know. Yeah, see, you'll either get black hearts or those guys. Mostly, I can't talk because talking is hard. Me can't word smart very at all. Thank you, Holy Mansell. You've protected me from my own inadequacy. And by inadequacy, I mean idiocy. Justice. Don't really think it's justice to, you know, give me more of the things that I already have an excessive amount of, but, you know, whatever. Very happy I picked up the slow effect at the very start of the game. I was really gonna reroll that. There was also the D100, which... we're just not gonna talk about the D100. More justice. It's the 3rd justice card I've gotten. Not even gonna... just no comment there. I'm just kind of running out of things to say because my voice is going and I've been talking for quite a while and I don't know. Whatever. We're just gonna keep right on trucking. No idea how Northern Lion does this. He puts out like 7 Binding of Isaac episodes a day. And he just talks profusely through all of them. And all the while making crazy culture and music references. I don't know how he does it. Like, you have to be a wizard for that. Also, probably should have cleared the floor before coming in here. Oh well. Get Mom's knifed. The amount of damage this thing does to Mom's foot is insane. Mom fight. Pretty freaking easy fight. Just... yep. We have won this fight already. We won the fight back when we got 7 million... oh, you got froze! Oh, that was... I could have killed Mom right there and then there. There we go. Die, please. Thank you. I'm gonna grab that. We're gonna be taking this just because the chest is more fun than the dark room. Didn't even get a devil deal. Well, down to the next floor. Just realized we did not get the item room from that floor, so that's really annoying. This was the last item we were gonna get. Now we get to the boring portion of the game, where there's no new items, and it's just basically... just the 3 floors before the chest. Anytime I'm watching a playthrough... why didn't I pick up that nickel? Hold on. I'm gonna have to go back and check that nickel. Whenever I'm watching people play this game, I always skip this part of the run. I just skip right ahead to the chest, just because I find this part of the run extremely boring. Oh, sticky nickels, that's right, I unlocked these, so you have to blow them up to actually get them to come off the ground, and then you can pick them up. Kinda weird, don't know why that's an unlock, it's just kind of bad. But I guess that's the point. Because there is an unlock that makes the entire game harder. The everything is terrible unlock you get for beating Mom and beating Mom's heart. Don't quote me on that. Screw you. Batteries are completely useless. I hate this room. Really hate this room. Plant a bomb and run. What a bomb placement. What a bomb placement, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is a secret passage. Whoa! I've never seen consumables scattered around these. Dude! So many consumables! So many consumables! And a million batteries if we want. But we don't want, because we'll never remember that. And it doesn't matter. Hey, look, the boss. I'd never bother clearing the whole floor with these, just because there's no point. There's no shops, there's no item rooms, there's no nothing. So just screw it, go right to the boss. Let's go. Really? Hate this guy. This guy's a jerk. This guy's an absolute jerk monger because of these attacks. His attacks are such BS. Most of the time, you can dodge them pretty well, but every once in a while, he'll just throw one at you that you just can't dodge at all. Like that, I would have gotten hit by that. I don't know why I didn't get hit by that, to be honest. And you just can't hit him a lot of the time. It's so annoying. Come on, die! There we go, okay. Hey, Jesus Juice and a Devil Deal. Fantastic! Neither of those are worth taking, so we're gonna re-roll them into items that are also not worth taking. Hopefully this stays. It didn't stay. Bugger. That's a little bit frustrating. Blitzing through the womb. Nope. Utero, whatever. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna blow up this guy. We're gonna blow up this guy. Hope for hearts to drop. A half heart drops, that's okay. And we're just going to shove our face into this machine in the hopes of getting not that. Honestly, I was hoping for blood bag. Oh, look, the levers. It's nice. We will not have a battery charge. Interesting. I guess we'll come back for this then, because that has the potential of becoming a good item. I can't go in there because I don't have a lot of health. Envy, fudge off. Just fudge off. Fudge right off. You ever gotten envy as the first item in a play? No. Let me rephrase that. Let me start that entire sentence over because I can't talk. You ever gotten envy as the first boss? Like the very, very first room you walk into, it's an envy fight? That's the worst thing ever. Like, the worst. I've never had something so frustrating as a first room envy fight. Because you have no damage by that time, especially if you're like Maggie or Eve. It's the worst, because it takes forever, and there's no point to it, because it'll either drop Shoop de Whoop or a bomb, or a troll bomb. When it drops a troll bomb, it's just, these guys, the buff Diglets, buff shotgun Diglets, they're the worst. I'd put those guys up there in terms of terrible enemies. They're the worst. I hate them. I don't actually know what is the worst enemy. Regular Diglets, by the way. I really like these regular Diglets. They're so funny. They're just like... That was probably really loud, and I probably maxed out my mic like 70 times. Great. I love it when I do that. Alright, let's go re-roll. Re-roll this. Hey! A good item. Parasite Split Shot. It's a decent freaking item. Also, remember, we can go into curse rooms all we want now because we have okay, so we're gonna play this guy. He only takes half hearts even when we're in here. That's very nice of him. If you shove yourself up against him in just the right way... Oh, what a good item! That's also a damage up, if you didn't know. We're gonna pop that in here. Probably should have saved it for the chest, so we could have actually gotten an item out of it. Lemon Party. Good item for when if you can, get it and use it in a good situation, but most of the time I only ever get one of them in a run, and I just pop it on a room that's completely useless. So now we're gonna go reroll Shoop de Whoop into Mom's Wig. Mom's Wig is a very good item. It's very, very, very decent. Very, 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 very decent. Secret room. Yeah, buddy. There's that impressiveness I was going to tell you about. Mr. Mega, why the fudge not? We're going to blow you up because you might have money inside. You had a sack inside that's better than money. Sack is better than money. We're going to take the strength card and actually legitimately use it this time around instead of just popping it on an item room like I did the first time. So our damage is looking up. We're doing a decent amount of damage, and we have split shocks, so I'm actually quite happy with this right now. Very happy with it indeed. My favorite runs are Brimstone runs and runs with high fire rate of tears. Like Eve's Mascara, if you know what that item is, I hate that item. It's just so slow. I hate it so much. I can't stand high damage but incredibly slow rate of fire. I just don't like it at all. I guess that's the reason I don't like Mom's Knife at all, because it's so slow. I just like Brimstone's quick charge up, and everything in the room is dead. It's amazing. Plus, you can get some insane synergies with Brimstone, if you didn't already know. The sun, screw it, just pop the card. I don't care. It doesn't matter. The strength card. There's another card right there. It's temperance. Place it down. Blow it up. Awesome. More sack. It's just... we have so many consumables, there's just not even a point to anything right now. Should not have gone through this room, should have just gone straight into the double room, but, you know, whatever. It's not like this is a difficult room to go through. Our damage is actually really good. I don't know if it's spider killing good. I have a threshold for damage. If you can one-shot a regular spider, then your damage is officially good. If you cannot one-shot a regular old spider, then it's not good damage. At least in my book, that's just how it works. That is my benchmark. One-shotting spiders, good damage. Anything under that, no good damage. Ah, the... flying maggots, I guess. Psychic maggots! I'm gonna call them psychic maggots, because they can fly. And most maggots can't fly. Okay, fudge off. Bracano. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. Bring it on, it lives. It lives, but not for very long. Hey! That was so bad. And Holy Mantle just got taken out there. If you're wondering when I'm going to use my Strength card, it's... I don't know. Not here, because this is such an easy fight that I don't need to. I remember when these fights were difficult. He says, taking an entire heart of damage because he's a klutz. Just... I have... Okay, so we're not going to talk about that at all. We're just... that didn't happen. No words at all. We're out of toilet paper. Worst day ever. So the Cathedral, the most boring of floors. Because there's just... it's so boring. It's even more boring than the womb fight for some reason. Probably because it's harder, or not womb fight, but like the womb levels. It's more boring than those because it's harder, and it takes longer, and there's still just as much nothingness. By the way, we just got the Chaos card, which guarantees us the win. We have... I mean, we were gonna win even without the Chaos card, but... you know... now we have a Chaos card. This is the... congratulations! You won. You are a winner! That's what it should really be called. The You Are Winner card. Then again, people may get it confused with the Are You Wizard pill. And that would... we don't want to confuse people, despite the fact that this is... okay. Sun card, please, pop it. Yes! Now we know where everything is. So now we can just straight up go to the boss. No, I want the Chaos card. Stop switching things out for the Chaos card. I want the Chaos card. It's the Chaos card in the entire universe. I don't want anything else but the Chaos card. Die, Greed. Just die. Just die. Just die. Greed, in my opinion, is the worst of the 7 deadly sins. Not in, like, real life, in the game. In here. I don't know what the worst one in real life is, because they're all terrible, but whatever. Okay, 2 of clubs, use it. Chaos card, no. Judgment, use it. Give him all your money, because you literally have infinite money. Just shove yourself in between him and the wall until he gives you an item. Now we just gotta sit back and relax as we shove money into this guy's face. Dog food. That's freaking useless as fudge. Blanker, I'm just gonna pop it. Gives me algiz, or algiz. I'm going to call it algiz for reasons that I hope are very obvious. It's like the... like, you know the Pokemon Arceus? You know, the supposed god of Pokemon... you know, instead of Entei or Mewtwo or whatever. I know Mewtwo wasn't the god of Pokemon, but whatever. Entei was, and yet they just kind of stole that title from him and gave it to Arceus. I used to think his name was Arceus. It's not Arceus, for what I hope are obvious reasons. If you don't know, I'm not explaining, never mind, I don't care enough. Took damage there like an idiot. Thought I could run into the foot and do damage with the things just like you can to Mom's foot. See, this is the attack that I hate. He just becomes invincible for no reason. Thanks for the secret room, though. I have 72 keys. I'm just going to blow this up. I don't have time to donate $7 million to this. I'm going to keep my counterfeit penny, except know that I'm not, because I have $1 million. Why would I keep the counterfeit penny? I'm going to go over here and stick my keys into this, and then I'm going to look at that and laugh. Ha 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 ha! And now I'm going to take my chaos card and leave. We've been going for 45 minutes. This is a long run. Oh well. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but this series is completely unedited. It's, well, not completely unedited, because the first Going Rogue episode that I did of Enter the Gungeon was edited slightly. I edited a few bits, but I'm not going to edit anything in the past. Isaac versus Isaac! Oh no, the universe is gonna fall apart because, oh no! Yeah, I'm not going to say it's an easy fight, because then I'm going to hit 17 million times, like I did with It Lives. But we've won. That's all I'll say. We have beat Isaac. I just got hit. Right as I said we've won, I got hit. I think this game is trying to tell me something. And that is, stop telling the world that you're going to win, because you're not. I am the Binding of Isaac. I am in control. I am Edmund McMillan. You cannot tell me what to do. And honestly, that's true. I can't tell Edmund McMillan what to do, because I don't know him personally, and even if I did, I'm 18, and he's probably in his 30s. So I can't tell a 30-year-old man what to do. I'm 18. I have no authority. Honestly, the third phase is kind of the easiest phase. Don't really know why it's there. The second phase is definitely the hardest phase, because he has the random BS light beams. In this one, it's the light beams are super easy to avoid. You just go into the corner opposite, any corner opposite where they start, and you'll be fine. Basically, any corner that isn't already inhabited by a light beam, and you're fine. I've only gotten hit in the corner once, and that was from some random BS that should not have even happened. Just die, Isaac. Thank you. Into the chest! Shwoop! I remember when I first found out about the chest when playing the original Binding of Isaac. Jeez, that was crazy. I was like, there's no way I can ever get there. That's just ridiculous. We're not going to be taking Epic Fetus. We're just not. We're not going to be taking Isaac's Heart because it's a terrible item. Wow. 2020, SMB Superfan, and we're going to reroll those two. We're never taking Soy Milk ever. We could take Soy Milk to literally ruin the run. But, you know, I'm not... What is the word for the person who enjoys harming oneself? Masochist? Sadist? One of those. Ridiculous amount of consumables. Give me an item, please. That was not an item. That's right, only the other ones pay out with items in the chest. And by other ones, I mean arcade machines. Slot machines, that's the one. I mean, we're not going to reroll it, because we want to save our rerolls for the other thing. The world card is a fantastic get here. Oh, right, there's batteries. Nope, not taking either of those. They're too boring. I'm going over here. Nope, boring. Butterbean, the game's joke item. Well, that and soy milk. Soy milk is also a joke item. It just is. If you think soy milk is a good item, what happened to you as a child? You must not have had a very good childhood to think that soy milk is a good item. Soy milk is a terrible item. And you know why. It is the worst item in the universe. I would have taken it to show you, except that would have ruined the run. It wouldn't have ruined the run. We have a Chaos card, so we technically can't lose. Well, we totally could, because the rooms before we get to the freaking fight would totally annihilate us, because soy milk is terrible. So, if you don't know what soy milk is, it gives you a massive increase in fire rate, but it also sets your damage to the lowest it can possibly be. So, it's useless. It's so useless. It's the most useless thing in the world. We're not going to take that battery right away, because we're very close to getting a natural charge. Eat a bomb? Eat a bomb? He didn't eat a bomb. He died anyway, though. Hooray, another sack! Because we need more consumables. Oh, 2 with diamonds, when I have literally the maximum amount of money. Thanks, game. What do these guys actually do? I don't know. I've always killed them too quickly to find out. Well, they all died. Still don't know what they do. Now we're gonna go re-roll some items. Shebang! We're gonna take that. And we're going to re-roll Bumbo. That's not Bumbo. We're never re-rolling Bumbo. If we ever get Bumbo, we're not re-rolling. Screw it, I'm gonna take it, why not? Aquarius is decent. Boom. We'll just... I don't care. It's a one run. We've already won the run. If you can't tell. I say all these things like, oh, if you can't tell, if you're a massive idiot. Sorry if I sound, like, ridiculously condescending, because that is not my intention. No, I'm not taking that. We have so many battery charges. Yes, I'm taking that. Just straight damage up. That's also a health up. Sweet. Alright. Let's just go kill the boss. This is done. It's over. Get wrecked, gurglings. Ooh, blank card. Cool. Reroll it. Into the soul! If it wasn't already a one run, it is now. Just because now we can't be hit by projectiles. I mean, we can, but the projectiles have to be moving at an incredible rate, or the game just has to feel like it. Hooray! More consumables. More money, in fact. The bloat! Hate this guy. Hate him. Hate him. Hate him. Hate. In fact, I hate him so much that I almost considered using the Chaos card on him, because I hate him so much. He's the worst boss in the game. Like, some people say the adversary is. Nope. The bloat. Bloat's the worst boss in the entire game. I hate the bloat. I cannot stand the bloat. Just the worst. Once you figure out the tricks to fighting the adversary, he's not that bad. The bloat will always hit me, no matter what. I can never flawless the bloat. Screw it, let's take a Nemo. Oh, I thought that was Rage. It wasn't. Hello! All the bosses that we fought in the early game we're now annihilating. It's lovely. Get wrecked, massive poops, which turn into slightly smaller poops, which turn into smaller poopsies. Yep. Ready for the fastest kill you've ever seen? We will never speak of this ever again. So, there you go. That was Binding of Isaac Afterbirth for Going Rogue. It was a 53-minute episode. Hooray! I freaking love long episodes. They're totally not really annoying to export and upload to YouTube. Yeah, whatever. Anything for you guys. Plus, I had fun making it, so that's the point. As long as you guys are happy and I had fun making it, that's the whole reason I'm making this. That's the whole reason I'm doing YouTube, so I have checked off the only two necessities to making videos. So, that's going to do it for the second episode of Going Rogue for today. Really hoping I'm not wrong there. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. Hope you all have a magnificent day, and as always, give me suggestions for games and crap in the comments for Going Rogue and stuff. So, yeah. Darebo the Magnificent out.